What's up, Star Wars fans? How you doing? It's John. In this video, I'll be reviewing and taking a closer look at the new 6-pack of the retro figures. This is part of the Acolyte movie or TV show, rather. This just came out. This is part of the retro figure series by Hasbro. I love this line because it reminds me of the old classic vintage Star Wars figures from the 80s. And I'm not a huge fan of the Acolyte show per se. I thought it was decent, but of the live action series, it's my least favorite. However, some of the characters are really cool, including Jedi Sol. He's one of my favorites in the series, and he's in this. And the whole point of this retro series is to make these figures look like they came out in the 80s, kind of match the original vintage line. They don't call it the vintage line because they already have kind of a vintage line, right? That's the Black Series on those cards, the vintage card back. So, comes with a nice box, vintage style box, of course. And then it shows each one of these is individually carded as well. It's got the kind of old school style unboxing, and even has the Kenner name on that. I love that, Kenner got purchased by Hasbro, but Hasbro keeps the Kenner name alive with this kind of line. Does the same thing with the vintage line, the Black Series as well. So let's open this up. Let's take a closer look at each figure itself. Go from there. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Okay, here's a closer look at the box itself. Really, I think the choice of characters that they used here were pretty good overall, right? The main characters here. It does come with all 6, and let's go and open it up. Let's see who we pull out first. Let me know when you're watching this too. Let me know what your guys' favorite character is of these and how they did. But I really liked it, what they do with the lightsabers. They make them look very vintage in style. Okay, the first one to pop up is, drum roll. Okay, Jedi Yord Fandar. And he does have a yellow lightsaber stick. You can see that. He's got the cloth cape, just like the old vintage style figures. You can see he does look like him for sure. Skin might be a little bit lighter than kind of what I used to see in the show, but nonetheless, does look like in the facial features. But obviously done in old school vintage style, and that's kind of the purpose of these, right? Kind of like the reaction figures. We've seen those lines, reaction. Same thing, really love those figures, and those are branded. Those are really cool. These aren't punched because they came in the case. Now you can purchase these in the stores. They will be punched. But these, because I bought it in the box like this, they are not punched in the top there, right? All the backs are pretty much the same, unfortunately. And it is in multiple languages as well, Spanish, French, etc. Okay? Mother Aniseya. She does not have the cloth cape, which is interesting. And but I thought they did a really nice job of kind of recreating her hair. Sorry for the reflection or any reflection. Love, this is actually a sticker here as well. It's not part of the card. I can peel this off. It would damage the card, of course. But she doesn't have any accessories with her or anything like that. But almost reminds me, like her bottom part almost reminds me like the Emperor kind of style, like the original vintage one. Because it's kind of like thicker and more bulky in the bottom there. But I thought they did a really nice job with the look and feel of her for sure. Next one. Jedi Jecki Lone. She's an interesting character choice. She was good. Unfortunately, no spoiler alert. I encourage you to watch the show, but she did pass away in the series, which is unfortunate. Sorry for the spoiler there. But now, very cool. I love the green lightsaber. Again, a little shorter. Actually, it's about the same size as the other lightsabers. Now look at it closer. But she does have the cloth cape. No vinyl cape or anything like that. Like the vinyl cape Jawa, the original one anyway. But, she does have like the markings on her face. And the hair, pretty good. And she's shorter, obviously, which she is in the show. Okay, that's cool. Again, same back. They've released these for other ones, like the New Hope. They've done Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, among other series in the retro style. Here's Jedi Master Sol. He's one of my favorite characters in this series. I thought he did really well. Blue lightsaber, light one this time. It's kind of a white cape, which is interesting because even in this picture here, it's almost like a tan cape. It doesn't really match the color very well, but nonetheless, very, very cool. You can kind of see him. He's got the long, dark hair. There's a lot of flashbacks and stuff on the series too, where he has a shorter hairstyle, etc. Obviously, decided to go with the one that was main, which makes sense. I'm not sure if they're going to plan on making more of these in this line. I definitely hope they do. Here is Mae. This is interesting. This is Mae, so she has a sister too, and I'll show you her in a second. But she's got the kind of the face mask. She's got the 2 daggers. She's the one that's kind of turned evil in kind of assassin. Now, she does have the vinyl cape, which is interesting, though. They don't have the cloth, so they go with vinyl cape. It's purple. It reminds me of the kind of vinyl cape Jawa back in the day, so very cool. I love that feel. And her hairstyle, cool. She's got the braids and everything, so that's probably one of my favorite looking figures so far. Last one is Osha, her twin sister. And it looks like she has a blaster. She's also got some communicator here, comlink device. Characters are both the same size, obviously. It makes sense. They're identical twin sisters. She's a good one of the bunch, right? But she's got the braids as well. Overall, very cool line. Super excited about these. I really hope they come out with more. I want to say they have done like Mandalorian ones as well, but I hope they really continue to expand this retro line. And they do, obviously, they make this look kind of rough and scruffed up intentionally, because when they originally did their first ones, like the ones from A New Hope, they look very similar to the original ones. They wanted people not to get confused, right? So they didn't want people buying the new retro ones and sell them off as like, quote, original vintage, because obviously quite a big price difference. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys subscribing as always, leaving a comment. We'll see you guys soon. Let me know what you guys think. And may the force be with you always. Take care.